Hi, my name is Joyce Taylor and I am with J. Taylor Gated Horse Sales. I am offering by auction on thehorsebay.com Ace's Top Commander, or Toby, a Missouri Foxtrotter gelding standing 14.2 hands tall and turned 13 years of age on April of this year, April 2023. I'm making this video so you can get an idea as to what Toby is like on the trail. I talked about in his description that Toby does have some go about him. He is a forward horse. He likes to step on down the trail. He does have a competitive nature about him, and if horses are passing him, or if it's in a more open area where he feels like they're in a race or someone's trying to get away from him, he does have some go about him. He would prefer to be in the lead. He would prefer to be in the front. And if it's not his day to lead, then he will need to be checked up some. We did not ride in the lead this day at all, or in any of the footage. Toby was reminded to stay back. He was willing to pass the horse in front of him right here, and I checked him a little bit and reminded him to stay back. And that was good. I'm riding with the Backcountry Horsemen of America, the Buffalo River chapter, and the Ozark Mountains. Our chapter maintains and clears trails, so you need a horse that will stand for dismount, wait patiently, either tied or following behind you as you work on the trail, and allow for remounting afterwards, to be in groups of strange horses and be around different activities, different equipment, etc. This footage is of a trail where we're riding with the Missouri Foxtrotter Horse Breeders Association ride at the North Fork River Ranch in southern Missouri. You can see here how he's allowing some space in between the horse in front of him. And he had a little head nod going as he went down the trail. This is where we came together as a group on another day, where we had some announcements and some introductions, a welcome, and a prayer before our ride. And you can see how Toby is waiting patiently. Toby stands nicely at the trailer for tack up, for saddle, for grooming, for fly spray, and for mounting. As part of that competitive spirit of his, if someone was trying to mount while horses were walking past him or moving on without him, he would be eager to join them. I'm tall and have long legs, and I don't have a problem, but I wanted to share that as I do talk about his competitiveness. Here was stepping over a log. Toby does well on all kinds of obstacles. He's been ridden extensively. He's been pulled extensively. He's seen all kinds of trails, mountains, rivers, ditches, activities, different horses. He's not a spooky horse. He does not look for boogers. He's a confident horse. He rides independently or in a group. He does do better in smaller groups. Or any side group when you're on a single track like we're on here. But if he was in a wider space or ridden out a road, and especially if people were passing, he'd like to go with them as well. I've taken Toby camping. He does very well on a high line, on the high tie, and staked out as well. We went with the backcountry group where we camped, and there was no amenities. It was dry camping or boondock camping, and I had him high-lined from my trailer to a tree, and he was able to stand and come over to the door and stick his head right in the door of the living quarters trailer just to kind of hang out with me and to keep up with what I was doing. I'm not really sure if Toby is a people horse, but he is an owner horse. He does bond to his owner. He looks for me. He does that low little nicker when he sees me that just totally melts your heart. But I'm taking him camping, and he is so easy and such a joy. So easy to handle and take care of. One day when we were crossing this river, I lost my hat, and I had to dismount and recover my hat, put the water out. The group in front was moving on and hadn't stopped, and they didn't know anyone else had stopped. And Toby would have liked to have gone on with them, but I was able to mount, and no problem. I think this is an area where we start getting to some, yes, it starts getting very steep here. You can tell how horses are having to work at making the climb. Toby does not back up at mountains, any type of inclines, declines. He will not quit you. He goes on. He does not lag behind. I have friends that have done endurance riding, and I have thought that Toby would be a good endurance horse. I've got a friend now doing the video filming that you can see. That's me ahead on Toby with the cowboy, the straw hat on and the yellow shirt. Here we were moving over a ledge that was kind of like a drop off and into the river, and soft dirt had been kind of avalanching down into the river, but I had no trouble here. Toby would love to reach down and get a bite of that grass. When I'm riding on the trail, when we're moving on the trail, I don't let him reach down and grab something. But when we do stop, I do let him graze. Some of the rides we go on are long, 6 to 8 hours sometimes, and I need to give him time to graze a little bit, have something to eat. There was quite a few riders in this group this day. 14 to 18, I'm not sure. He's moving up a little bit. I like to be in the front too. I don't like to lag in the back. And I wait for my friend. And take the camera from her. Again, Toby is offered on thehorsebay.com. That auction is going on now, and it will end on Tuesday, July 24th at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you have interest in Toby, we would appreciate you maybe bidding. And if you'd like more information, please do call or text me at 501-681-8580. And thanks so much for coming along today on our virtual trail ride.